guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you're not, welcome back. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys for the first time feed-in braids, and I've already applied my leave-in and sealed it with an oil, and then I used the low tension method to blow dry my hair. I'm going to part my hair better than this. I just want to show you guys what I started with, and I will straighten it out. So I'm going to use this raggedy rat tail comb to kind of straighten up my parts. I can't see, so I'm gonna have to go to the mirror and straighten that out. But I just kind of use the middle of my head and I just kind of go down to the nape of my neck to find my center, and I go from there. But you want to make sure you straighten your part out because it's going to be visible. So I will be using my So Real Edge Silk edge control. This is my absolute favorite edge control. It says it's a gel, but this is an edge control. It does not flake or turn white, so it's amazing. And I'm using the Rasta Free braiding hair. This is in number 1 because I have jet black hair and I wanted to have these feed-in braids to look as natural as possible. So I just take that rubber band off at the bottom. I do not cut the hair because I want these to be super long. And I'm just going to cut that rubber band off, and I'm going to stretch my ends so they can look a little bit more natural. So I like to take both ends of the hair and like pull them in opposite direction. You will see what I'm doing, if that makes sense, just to make the ends a little bit more natural looking. So yeah, I'm super short so you can't really see it, but the ends will look a lot more natural once you do that. And then I'm going to separate it into pieces. So I started off with a smaller piece and then I worked up to kind of a medium-sized piece because I didn't want these braids to be too big, and I ended up separating 11 pieces of hair. So each braid was 1 pack of hair. Just an FYI, these braids were past my butt, like to my thighs. They were super long, but that's what I was looking for. So if you want this to be super long, then you'll do the exact same thing that I'm doing, especially if you have the same hair texture as mine. So I'm just separating the pieces there. As usual, my videos are pretty self-explanatory, but I wanted to come on here and kind of tell you guys what I was doing, just in case, you know, it'd be a little bit confusing. Now for me, I like to apply my edge silk all over the perimeter and like the top of my hair, just to make sure my hair is nice and smooth and prepped for my braid. You don't want to do this on wet hair or curly hair because it's just going to be so much more difficult than this already is, because it wasn't easy trying to figure this out, but it got easier as I practiced. Then you want to brush in that edge silk, that edge control. I call it it's called edge silk, but it's edge control. You want to brush that in just to make sure your hair is smooth and prepared for braiding, and adding as much as you need to. Again, this does not flake or turn white, so don't worry about that. Then I'm going to apply a little bit more to my hand and comb in my edges. Now you want to get all this prepared prior to starting your braid, because once you start, you're not going to want to stop. It's going to be hard. You're going to have to start all over. So prepare everything prior to starting your braid. So for my feed-in braids, I like for them to look as natural as possible. So I kind of braid my natural hair down, maybe to like, you know, I don't know, majority of the front of my hair is my natural hair, if that makes sense. You're gonna see that I kind of did, I think 11 plaits, or 11, I counted to 11 when I braided that. So that was 11 little braiding pieces, if that even makes sense. You know, braided my hair to like 11, and then I wanted to add a small piece of feed-in hair. I feel like explaining it makes it a little bit more difficult, but as you can see, I'm braiding it down quite a bit before I add my hair. And you want to just kind of pull your hair a little bit tightly, not too tight where it's hurting your head, but tight enough where your braid doesn't come loose and it's very smooth and neat. So as you guys can see, I'm still braiding my natural hair prior to adding in my little piece of hair. And when I filmed this, I did it as if you were doing your own hair. So when I wrap that over my hand, I kind of tuck it. As you can see, I feel like I'm confusing you. under my braid, and then I braid 1, 2, and then I pull that piece in and continue braiding. I'm gonna stop talking now because I don't want to confuse you guys, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you find it helpful. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys. you.